On this episode of Ghost Tentacles, we're talking about colorful hair things. Because my hair is not blonde anymore.
No, it is blue and purple pastel.
Yep. So that
I
happened.
added more red. Yep. Because our friends at Vampirefreaks created a new line of hair dye.
Which is called not Asylum hair. Which is called Lunatic hair dye. Woo!
Because the name changed.
Oh, yes, the name has changed. Our bottle says Asylum, but
It's an older version, but now it's
been-
Lunatic.
it's been changed. So
Because
Lunatic.
of reasons.
Anyway, so we have both now actually physically sampled the Vampirefreaks hair dye. And I have color Frostbite and she has color Bloodlust. So we've both tried them and I've had mine in just for a couple days, but I did do a sample test. So the sample stayed in for a really friggin' long time. And I was kind of shocked, and I don't wash my hair very often, but like at that time I was purposely like trying to wash the shit out of it, and
See how it's...
like I'd even go in there and just like scrub it, like just every day, like I'd take the piece and scrub it, and it took a really friggin' long time to actually like be gone, and honestly when I put this on, which had to be almost 2 months later, like you could still tell which piece it was. So, I mean, I'm not too much of a colorful hair dyer, but
This
it
was
seemed like it was pretty good.
Diluted intentionally.
Oh yeah, so
by half.
this color is not actually as vibrant as this is. It was purposely cut because I didn't want it to be insanely vibrant because I wanted to make sure it could come out. So if you were to get this and you were to try it, you would get a little bit more of a robin's egg blue true color than this. So this is
But it would probably wash
disclaimer.
out more like that.
Yeah, it'd probably wash out more like this, but I just started from this point because that was how I wanted it. The purple in my hair is not from the Vampirefreaks. I haven't come out with the lavender yet, but I think there is some interest to potentially expand the color line, so this is just what we have for now. So, stuff about the dye. It is vegan. It is ammonia-free. It is PPD-free, which I hear is some kind of like cancer-causing shit, so there's none of that.
Wow.
And it's not tested on animals, so vegan, not tested on animals, very popular, I guess, these days. People like that stuff. And it's also demi-permanent, which, from my understanding, is a step beyond semi. So it's like semi and then demi and then permanent, so it's a little bit more permanent, I think, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. If you're gonna, if you're somebody who's dyeing your hair these colors, you probably have some knowledge about that stuff. So, how do you feel like your experience was?
I just dyed it yesterday, and my hair was already pretty dark. I lightened it a little bit, and it really only lightened at the roots. So the fact that it even managed to be as vibrant as it is, that I'm pretty impressed by. Because I had tried another name brand that we won't talk about that is much more. Anyway, it's out there already, and it washed out pretty quickly, and it didn't take in the same like kind of dark way that this did, like on top of the darker colors, because even the most dark,
absolutely.
like the ends of my hair were almost black still, and you could still see,
like wherever it's black, it still has a red tinge to it. Like there really isn't anything fully black.
Yeah. And obviously, I still have some on my scalp, but it's actually washed out pretty good because I did use my bare hands. I didn't use gloves, and it washed out.
And I just
my
had mine
hands.
2 days ago too, and there's nothing on my hands, and I also didn't use gloves. So.
But I mean, if you look at where it is the most vibrant, where it bleached the most.
Yeah.
You see a little on the scalp still, but it's not too terrible.
It really is actually pretty impressive. Yeah. I mean, because like I have used the most popular name brand that comes in a small tube that most people are aware of. I tried that one before, and at some point I did pink, and at some point I did I think I used some kind of purple, and also I've done it in my husband's hair before, and I mean, it just fucking, it comes out in like a day.
Theirs
like,
tends to come out pretty quick.
Like I've bleached the back of his hair, and I've dyed it blue, like, and I mean, it comes out in like 3 washes. It's like insane. So this is, at least from my experience, this is definitely stays in longer. I don't know how long for sure, but I can definitely maybe report back at some point. And at the end of one of our other videos in the future, we could always give you like a little mini update on how it's gone. But overall, I would continue to put this in my hair. If I continue to stay like this, I would continue to use that. And I mean, my hair is purposely very splotchy. I was going for some weird
wanted that kind of
watercolor effect. I don't know.
I think it's pretty.
Here,
turn to the side.
I don't know. That's more. I think this has more
side.
blue.
Ooh.
I think even under here it's more blue than it is on top. So
nice.
It's It's in there, but like I said, I diluted
I like the
it.
mix.
I used a couple touches of undiluted just to kind of again mix it more color, so it was multiple colors and stuff. And yeah.
Like you can see the root areas are probably taken.
Oh, right here is like insane.
Yeah.
Right here is like.
Because it was mixed with like black that was lifted, so it's a little bit spotty, but I kind of like it. So
Yeah,
works out.
I actually do like how it is multiple different tones, which is exactly how mine is. It's like
Yeah.
all just multiple different tones. That's what I was going for. So yeah, so you know, check it out if you're looking for new hair dye. It's worth trying out. Definitely, like I said, a lot of people always look for vegan and not tested on animals, so this is absolutely an option for you now, which is great. And you know, we know Vampirefreaks personally. We've known of this for probably about 2 years now.
It's been
They've
in the
been
making
working
for a
on it
while.
for
changing the
Yeah.
chemistry.
like they've been testing it, and I mean like they personally have been testing it. Like Jet
Their
has
friends.
dyed his hair like 1,000 times the past 2 years. Like every time we've seen him, his hair's been a different color because he's just constantly testing it. And I mean they put a lot of love and time and effort into this. Like they're sincerely trying to create a better product, and like there's been delays in certain aspects, but just simply because they didn't feel that the product was the standard that they were trying to create. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the bigger name companies did a lot of testing and tried, but you know, the tub-shaped company has, I mean, almost everyone who dyes their hair has some complaint about it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's new. It's definitely worth trying. I don't think it's that expensive. I don't know exactly how much it is. I'll put a price
maybe
here.
the reviews.
And the website I think is just lunatichair.com, and we'll put things about it.
And we didn't do it, but if you want full even coverage, just make sure your hair is like as white as possible if you want the truest color.
Yeah.
And even. Like, so for both of us, it's not a true tell of it because we both had, either she cut it and put half of it, and for my case, I had very uneven white
If
hair,
if I had taken this bottle and put it directly into my blonde hair, it'd be brighter. I purposely made it lighter. So this is not a testament to the true color. It is darker than this. So if you want this kind of a color, you just have to cut it in half with conditioner. You know, you use as much as you want to use, and then
that's
just
a fun
do half
secret too.
conditioner.
If you like pastel hair, that you cut it with conditioner.
Yep, and so just you know, that's all I did. But again, so just to be forewarned, if you do buy this, you will get a much darker blue, but it can easily be lightened. So, you know, I'm hoping eventually they'll come out with. I mean, they have a purple, but I'm hoping they'll come out with some kind of a pastel lavender. So I'll just use both of them if I stick with this hair. So.
And I do think it's impressive if it hair dye can stick to darker hair too, because like how it did stick in the darker areas.
Yeah.
Like some other brands will absolutely not stick to your hair at all unless you literally have snow white hair.
Yeah.
So.
Because even like my black hair, like it fades. Like I haven't dyed it in a while, so it's kind of faded to brown.
Yeah.
But it's like I've put other brands of dye over my black, like just trying to get it to have a tint, like that. Just give it a tint. Like when it's like, well, I don't know if you can see it, but like sometimes it gets super brown. Like right now, it's pretty decently brown. And I waited one time until it got very brown. Like the black had seriously washed out, and I put purple dye over my black hair, and I washed it out, and there was absolutely 100% no change at all. And that wasn't the Tub brand, and it wasn't the more popular brand that's sort of in a bottle like this. It was a totally different brand that's like I don't think very popular. And I got it at Sally's, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't the Tub brand. It was just like a totally other brand, and it did nothing. It just did nothing. Where like I feel like if I had taken that red and put it over my black hair, I feel like I'd have red. Like yeah, like I feel like there'd be red in my hair. So.
Because if you look at the darkest.
Yeah, because even the pieces that were dyed black still have a red tint to them. So
that's pretty cool.
like it's even like a thought. Like I could even buy their purple and put it over this, and it's like I think it would work. So we are obviously friends and fans of Vampirefreaks.
So we may be biased.
We are slightly biased, but we wouldn't lie about it. If it sucked, we would tell you it sucked. So, or we would just not make a video about it. But yeah, so that's kind of that. There's not too much else to say. We're definitely interested to hear if you try it. You can definitely leave us a comment and let us know how you feel about the Lunatic, not Asylum dye. And yeah.
Any other hair dye related questions or whatever? Do you have any other thing hair related that you want to talk about? Maybe I don't know. Like people always ask about how to get hair vibrant or how to get hair white. And I guess with your hair, the good thing about her picking a blue or purple is that when that washes out, because she bleaches the top, it's going to act as a toner too.
Yeah, exactly.
So
which was the only reason I was actually okay with doing it. Like I wouldn't put the red in my hair. Like absolutely not, because then I'd probably end up with like peachy pink hair, and
reds and sort of oranges
Yeah,
and those
no.
kind of things, they stain. And also, since your hair, when you bleach it anyway, it tends to lift from like orange to yellow to.
Yeah.
So any kind of like blues can make it even whiter.
Yeah, I would not have put anything that wasn't like a cool tone in my hair because I just, like I said, I know
keep
this
it
will
white.
fade to a whitish color,
Mhm.
and that's that. So.
Yeah, if you want to keep really white hair, I think they even have like shampoo that's blue.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Or in
stuff
purple,
like
yeah.
that.
I use actually, you know, it's actually funny. I wonder what would happen if I actually used the purple shampoo with this. I wonder what it would do. It'd probably enhance it a little bit, I would think.
Yeah.
Because if you leave the purple shampoo in like a really long time, you do get a little bit purple. So, maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of it. Thank you for watching this hair dye-horrific episode of Ghost Tentacles.
Filled with colorful hairs and fingers. Yeah, it's cool stuff. Check out the website for more information about it.
Yeah, so the website is this lunatichair.com, and so
Awesome stuff.
thank you for watching this episode of Ghost Tentacles. Please subscribe to our channel and fill your life with Dr. Plasm
And
hair
squishy
dye.
hair dye that changes your hair fun colors.
Ghost Tentacles.